Hey guys, so we are back. Yay. We are back for day 18 of how to gain self-confidence in 30 days. And it has already been 18 days. And I really hope that you have been doing the exercises and watching the videos and going through the steps and really getting to learn, know, love, and trust yourself. That is the goal for these next 30 days is beginning to get an understanding of who we are, what do we like, what do we don't like, where we're going, our goals, getting an idea of how do we handle our successes and how do we handle our failures. Where do we get the ideas of low self-esteem and all those things like I previously let you guys know, I lost my father at a young age, so that really affected my self-esteem. A father is one of the greatest foundations to help build self-esteem in a young girl. So losing my father, that really caused a breakdown for me. So with that, you really want to get to know yourself. You really want to get to a true understanding of who you are and where you're going, not based off of anyone else's thoughts, ideas, beliefs, or anything of that nature. You really want to get a real understanding. Sit down with yourself, pen and pad if need be, or just, you and your mind, and just ask yourself questions and really dig deep inside yourself and see what's holding you back. If there's anything, if there's not, see what, can be bettered. Anything can be made better, made, amazing. So we covered that. Learning yourself. And then once you get to learn yourself, you are able to start learning yourself. Once you get to learn yourself, you're going to be able to start learning yourself. See? Once you get to learn yourself, you're going to start be able to getting to know yourself. You can't get to know anything. And I said this every day. You cannot, because I really want people to get it. You cannot know something that you haven't learned. And if you don't take that time to learn, really learn yourself, what it is you like, what it is you don't like, we constantly have things that change over the years. You become a parent, or you become a spouse, or you become, whatever you become, right? And so your life has naturally progressed and transpired. So naturally, who you are inside is going to kind of, switch terms a little bit. Not saying you're leaving something behind, and sometimes you are. Sometimes things are, has a season and it falls off, and now it's time to move on to a new season. And so you want to stay in tune with that and with who you are, and where you're going. You want to take the time to date yourself and get to really understand just your inner workings and your inner beings, and what makes you tick, what makes you move, what makes you do the things that you need to do. And in a sense of getting to understand that, in a sense of us getting to understand yourself and getting to really know yourself, you begin to build goals and different things to help you reach more successes in your life, because you build upon, step by step. And as you build one success every day, small little steps builds bigger and bigger successes. And again, it provides in you more and more self-confidence. And you just keep building and building and building and building from there, right? And then so now this week we are in loving yourself. After you get to know yourself, getting to know your strengths, your weaknesses, getting to know your likes, your dislikes, all those things, getting to really know yourself as much as you possibly can for this beginning stage, then now you can start to accept and love yourself for who you really are, and begin to get a good blueprint, a good picture image of who you are and where you're going, and just an image of what's in front of you, what's really in front of you, not what someone says you was like, not what someone said your life has to be like, none of those things. Self-confidence comes from us living out what we're supposed to live out inside of us. If you have a dream and goal that you're supposed to be achieving, to achieve that goal builds more and more self-confidence. We are meant to be success, goal-oriented achievers. That's just who humans are. We are always meant to be a success. We are meant to drive forward. Your body every day works to keep you alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were never meant to just be stuck in this mundane, everyday, simple thing. You know, you were meant to move forward and push yourself so you can constantly build good self-esteem. And so in doing that, we covered for loving yourself, there are 4 things you're going to want to do, and these 4 things are active today. It's the fourth thing. So these days, these things are something that is active that you do every day. You put the energy and the work into it every day. And so we covered internalize. That's the second one. I'm gonna go back. We covered visualize, which you want to get a clear picture of. How do you see yourself? You know, if you don't see yourself as this great person, get a clear visual of if you had no boundaries, no issues, no horrible people in your life, no nothing. If you didn't know boundaries, clear your mind and get a clear visual of what that looks like for you. The happiest life that you could possibly live, what does that look like for you? The confidence that you want, that you see yourself having, what does that look like for you? Get that clear picture in your head of what that look like. So that's visualizing, getting clear picture that you can see. And so after you start visualizing, you're going to internalize. So go visualize, internalize. So now you're going to start internalizing, getting the feeling. Everything you see in that vision, in that visual, you're going to get the feeling of it, get the smell of it, get the touch of it. Whatever it is, you want to really take on that sense as though you're there. Like when you're watching a movie or when you're reading a book, you know, you feel like you're there, right? Like you're in a moment, you're excited, you're mad when they're mad, you're crying when something sad happens. And that's what you want with your visualization. As you visualize, you want to start internalizing. You want to be able to feel those feelings of excitement, of joy, of happiness, of love. And you want to really take them in and hold on to them. Because your body can't tell the difference between the truth or your mind can't tell the difference between the truth and the lie. Not saying you're lying, but if you create the picture in your mind, to your mind, that's what's real. So you have to create that picture, and then adding the feelings really lets your body get in tune. So then your mind's saying, oh, it really is real because our body is feeling it. We're not just seeing it, our body's feeling it, our body's going through it. So you're going to want to visualize and then internalize. And in the process of internalizing, you are going to exercise. You're going to put in that work. You're going to take the time to really, whatever it is you need to do, affirmations, confirmations, meditation, exercise, whatever you need to do to exercise your visual. You really want to do that. It's not faith without works is dead. I know I said that a lot too, but faith without works is dead. Keep putting in the work. You cannot get any result if you don't start an action to move a result. If you're just standing still, there's not going to be a result. You're just going to be there, stuck where you are. But start putting in work, putting in work, basically, moving forward, taking small little things to make your day better, being proactive instead of reactive, and really getting a clear goal and vision and view of yourself. You really want to see where you're going. You can't say, oh, I'm going to start and don't have no goals. You got to have goals. You got to know where you're going. Your mind needs a blueprint. It needs a map to say, okay, this is where we're going. Now, it may deviate from that and finding maybe a shorter way or easier way or better way, whatever. And you have to say, okay, this is the point. That's what your mind needs to know. This is where we're heading, is to self-confidence, self-love, self-peace. So you have to just keep putting in the work for that to manifest in your life, which leads us to today, materialize. So it's visualize, internalize, exercise, and materialize. You want to materialize all of what you have taken in, your visual, your inner life, your internalization. Well, yeah, your inner, what you've internalization, what you internalize, and what you exercise, and materializing it sometimes takes patience. Most of the time takes patience. And so you want to have the patience to understand that it's on its way. And in the time of waiting for it to materialize, it's a process that you have to go through also. You have to be thankful for where you are, for who you are, and be thankful that you have the mind to now redirect and adjust your life or your vision of yourself and make it the image and the view that you want it to be. And that's really just it. Materializing is being grateful in the moment, being happy, but never content. Happy in who you are, happy in where you go, and being willing to just keep walking forward. So that's it, guys. That's basically, I know it's so quick, but that was it. And so you want to just, like I said, keep moving forward. And taking these 4 steps, you use anything. Use meditation, use visualization. Like I said, vision boards, it's a great thing to do. When you can't quite get the picture that you want, create a vision board. That will really help you. If you can, close your eyes and picture it in your mind, get that. The point is to get a vision of what you see and then internalize it with all your heart, with all your feelings, all your emotions. Internalize it. And then you want to exercise it. Putting in the steps to make that happen every day, creating good habits, and letting your habits take over so that you can become that person that you're trying to become, or that you can achieve the goals in life that you would like to achieve that would lead to better self-confidence. And then in doing all those processes and moving forward, you materialize it all. And it's a journey and it's a process. And you have to be in the step of materializing it. You have to be grateful. You have to be thankful. You have to push love and emotion of self-awareness and self-peace out. And you just keep moving. And as you keep moving forward, you will materialize all of what you see. Like, you may be like, oh, how am I ever going to do this? Right. But, I started a few years ago, and I have tremendous self-confidence from now than I did, I would say, even 3 years ago. Most of my life, I walked with my head down. So, I walked with my head down. I just really didn't care. I didn't care for my chocolate skin. I didn't care for a lot of things about myself that now I find it's like the gorgeous thing that a lot of people find is one of the most gorgeous things about me. But it's like, to me, like, I love my chocolate self. That was one thing my father loved about myself. And that's why I say having a relationship with your father as a woman is very important, or as a young girl is very important. And so it helps to build that self-confidence. It helps to give you that toughness to push through, even when the world cannot see you. You see yourself. And so you keep pushing. Be grateful, be thankful, never stop. Speak positive things into your life. That's part of materializing, speaking positive things into your life and pushing forward. And you can do it. Don't stop. Don't stop. And yeah, that's it. So this is day 18, guys, of how to gain self-confidence in 30 days. And we will be back for day 19 of how to gain self-confidence in 30 days. I'm so excited. If you take these steps, it is like, man, your life within a month, 30 days, you will see tremendous increase in your self-confidence of who you are, of what you see, how you view things. And you can have a better appreciation for life and for the people in your life and for the experiences you have had, because each experience is a learning curve. It's not a failure. It's a learning curve or a success. Either you're going to learn or you're going to succeed. There's no failure mixed in there anywhere unless you allow it. And so with that being said, I'm done. We'll be back tomorrow, day 19. Be blessed. Thank you for letting me come into your home and into your life. Once again, peace, blessings, and prosperity to you and yours. And let's get it. We all need to just build each other up, build ourselves up, and be blessed in who we are, because we are meant to do great things. And nothing can stop you unless you allow it. Be blessed. See y'all tomorrow and enjoy your night.